57 to 60 kilometers per liter. That's possible. Increase the RPM. So this is the proper mileage tuning. Now you can see, if you want really top speed or if you want really good mileage, only one solution. Hey, it's Yumoto God. Welcome back with brand new video. So let's get it down first, and then we're gonna talk about the topic today's. You know, my last video I have cleaned the carburetor, I have changed the reed valve and all the stuff. So after doing it, I have tuned it, the carburetor, but it's kind of jerking after tuning the carburetor. Previously it is not supposed to be like this, but now you can see it's kind of jerking front and back, front and back. So we're gonna fix it right away. For that we have to tune the carburetor. You can see we are on a fourth gear, riding at 45 to 50, and my bike starts kind of wiggling front and back. It's kind of jerking. This is the same feeling that I got it from my Yamaha RXG, and I hate it. If so low you can handle it, but with a pillion it looks really weird. Now you can see. You can say you are in a fourth gear, so it's knocking out, but that's not the case. It's happening with me all the time, even if I am at 40 or 50. So let's go to our abandoned area and let's tune it, because previously I have done it tuning right in my home after cleaning the carburetor and stuff, but due to the sound disturbance I have done it very quickly, so I think I have messed with the tuning as such. So now we'll go to our tuning place. So whenever I have to make a video about sounds, or whenever I have to check the engine sounds, or whenever I have to tune the carburetor, I'll go to that place. So right now I'm going to that same place, and we'll tune it over there. I've done previously as well. I've tuned the carburetor previously, but it's kind of mix up videos you can't really find in search engines as such. So I'm gonna put this video title as uh, the mileage tuning of Yamaha RX 135. And I think the motorcycle right now is in the power tune. That's why you can see a lot of power coming out of motorcycle, and I haven't experienced this kind of power from such a long time. But I think the mileage is also dropped a bit. So let's tune the carb to the mileage. If I really want to get the performance out of the motorcycle, then I can tune, but right now I'm gonna tune it for the mileage. And we are almost there, and you can see there is literally no one. We're gonna keep a motorcycle here, we're gonna put it in the center stand, and then we'll tune the carb. And I always carry a screwdriver in my the toolbox. So I have it in my toolbox. So let me take the screwdriver, and you can see the spark plug tools and all the things. Now I have removed the tester. It's not a screwdriver, but yeah, let me put it in the middle stand. Just do it. You can see the CD100 as a stand, right? But there is another issue that I found after changing the stand. You can't really take it really up when you have in the middle stand. So you have to take out the middle stand so that your stand will go up. Leave it like that, and we're gonna start the motorcycle. And let's start it. And I have increased the RPM. So I'll tell you in a clear way. So first increase the RPM a bit, and just tight the air screw completely in. Just tight it. And you can see I have installed a new filter, the new petrol filter. Just tight it. So if you tight it fully, your RPM is going to be down a bit. So now just turn it anti-clockwise. So I'll tell you when to stop. Okay, at the point where you can feel your engine is at higher RPM, stop it at that point. I think you got it. So now I'm turning it anti-clockwise. Turn it very slowly so that you can see the changes. You can see the RPM is increasing a bit. Just take this to a higher rev point. So this is the highest point that I'm getting right now. So This is highest RPM, and just decrease the idle to the idle RPM around 1500. So this is the proper mileage tuning. Now you can see, and I also tell you guys, like whenever you want to do the carb tuning, you better warm up the engine and then tune it, then you will get the good results. Or else if you just start it in the morning and if you tune it, you will get the bad results. I mean, if you think it's giving mileage, then it won't give. So what you have to do, just keep it warm for a couple of minutes, just give it couple of revs and then tune the carburetor. So previously I used to got around 43 kilometers per liter, and yeah, let's see how it gives this time. I'll check it later on. We are in the fourth gear, and see, now it's not jerking at all. It's in 20, not jerking at all. So this is the perfect tune. And if you have some issue with your carburetor, or if you have some issue with the tuning, then also your motorcycle starts to jerk a lot. So to fix that, just tune it properly so that your motorcycle won't jerk in lower RPMs. So now it's kind of very smooth on the fourth gear, no jerking, no nothing. I'm going to test it on the main road too. So let's go to the main road first. And if you do a full mileage tuning, then your motorcycle kind of struggles at the initials, but it will work really good at mid, at top ends. So just ignore the low end performance drop, and you'll get good mid and top ends, and you'll get more mileage too. If you have very good mileage setting, then your motorcycle won't be in the idling position. Some people tune it very well. So previously my RXG used to get 50 kilometers per liter, around 49.7. I've remembered it. So it used to give 49.7 kilometers per liter. The mechanic who did it very well. So that's why that motorcycle not used to be in the idling. I asked the mechanic, he said like, if you want mileage, very good mileage, then you have to ignore few of the things like no idling. So I ignored it, but I got 50 kilometers per liter. So this is all about tuning, guys. Tuning has a lot of things to do for mileage, for power, for jerking issues. A lot of stuff depends on the tuning. So tuning matters. Get it done with a good mechanic. You can see I'm in the fourth gear. I'm still at 20. Not jerking at all. I don't want jerks. So that's why I sold my RXG. So RXG has a different issue, guys. So if you tune it very well, also the motorcycle is going to jerk because of the clutch bell. But I have something to say about RXG. So RXG is one good motorcycle. In simple words, it got Yamaha RX King clutch bell. So that's why on the fourth gear it can cruise around 90 kilometers per hour. That's not possible with these 135s, or 135 5 speed too. You have to put it in the fifth gear to cruise at 90. But on Yamaha RXG, you can cruise at 90 kilometers per hour at very low RPM. It's all about clutch bell. So that's why you can feel a lot of jerking at slower RPM. So if I get the RXG bell, I'll keep it aside and I'll use it when I need it. And another thing that I want to say you guys, like if you want really top speed, or if you want really good mileage, only one solution: install 5-speed gearbox on it and install RXG clutch bell. So now you'll get a lot of mileage. If you tune it well, you'll get around 57 to 60 kilometers per liter. That's possible, and I'm gonna do it very soon on this channel. I'm gonna get the 5-speed gearbox very soon, and also I'm gonna get the G clutch bell, so that I'll get more top speed, more mileage. Literally you can do 130s with 5-speed gearbox and RXG clutch bell. I said about mileage, and I also talked about the RXG. So this is all about the video, guys. So stay tuned to the channel. See you guys in my next video. Until then, peace.